What's up guys, Cardago here, and today I'm here with a Digimon deck profile. Today we'll be going over the Ryugumon deck from BT-19. So this is another fish-like deck. I guess we've done a lot of fish-like decks before on this channel, but this is a pretty different because we're running a, well, for the most part, the top end is completely different now. We're not running the Digimon engine anymore. We have a new, fancy new Tamer from Digimon Liberator, so we're going to use her stuff. So we're using a little bit of older cards, but most of the line will be using the new stuff. So let's go on with the deck profile first. So for the Digimons, we're running 4 of the Ryugumon from BT-19. This one is kind of an interesting Digimon. We haven't really seen anything like this before. On your opponent's turn, when it opens, Digimon attacks by returning this Digimon with Aqua or Sea Animal in its traits to the bottom deck. You can return one of your opponent's Digimon with as high or lower level as the returned Digimon to hand. So this has got an interruptive effect that we don't really see in a deck, so I think it's pretty interesting. And yeah, we have other ways to combo with this card. So we'll be running this at 4. You can also run a Bukamon if you want, but I'm not running Bukamon in this build because we're not really source stripping all that much. So I feel like 4 the Ryugumon is better for the consistency. Next, for the level 4s, we are level 6s. We're running the Ryugumon. So this is the new boss monster of the deck. This is Kyogre Milotic. So we got a new ability. It's called Decode. Decode's ability is a Decode level 5 for this card. When this Digimon will leave the battle area, other than by battle, you can play one level 5 Digimon from this card's evolution source without paying its cost. So this actually combos with the Ryugumon, because you can use this to bounce this to the bottom, and then you can remove your one's level 4 or level 6 or lower, and then you can use this Decode to pull back a level 5, so that you can combo into this again or go into something else. So it's pretty good. And on evolution, you can play a level 4 or lower Digimon from this card's. You can play a level 4 or lower from this card's source without paying its cost. So this also helps you offload some of your sources, so that when you lose the stack, you don't lose everything. It's pretty good. And then the third ability is End of Attack. Once returned by returning your Digimon to the bottom of the deck, you can return one of your opponent's Digimon with as high or lower as the returned Digimon to the bottom of the deck. So on your turn, you can use this to return one of theirs, and then on their turn when they attack, if they don't pop you with their abilities first, you can use this to also return. So it's a pretty interesting deck. It is a little bit reactive though, so if they have ability that's on attack and they can pop, like Gallantmon or something, kind of cooked. But you can use the Decode anyway to pull back a level 5. So it's not all bad. Next, for the level 6s, we're also running 2 of the new Xiangtangmon. So this, we saw another version of this in a previous set. I think it's EX6. But in this deck, we're running the BT-19 version. So this has a security check +1 and blocker. And then on evolution, you can unsuspend one of your Digimon. And by placing one of your other Digimon with Aqua or Sea Animal in its traits as this card's source, you can gain 3 memory. So you'll be able to suck some stuff in. If you attack with this before, you can unsuspend and then attack again. This deck has a lot of cards that give block jamming, so you can attack with your level 5 and then Digivolve into this, and then attack again. So it's pretty nice. Alright, next for the level 5s, we're running 4 of the new level 4 for the line. This is Marine Bullmon. It's got Decode level 4, so when this card will leave, you can pull level 4 out. Pretty nice. And then on play and on evolution, you can play one card with Aqua or Sea Animal in its trait from your hand as one of this card's evolution sources. So you can kind of set up, if this card, you're expecting this card to leave, you can kind of set up a level 4 in your hand to put it in, and then use it for next turn. It's pretty good. And then the inherent ability is an attack. You can play one of your level 4 or lower Digimon with Aqua or Sea Animal in its traits from this card's source without paying its cost. So you'll be able to put stuff in, and attack, pull back out if you Digivolve into level 6. Next, we are also running 2 of the, I think this is a Ryugumon. So this one is from EX6. This one is on play on evolution. You can pull a level 3 Digimon from this card's evolution source out from one of your blue Digimon. So it doesn't have to be itself. So if you play this out with the ability, you can also pull another thing out. So pretty good at just making your board wider. And the inherent ability is on attack, you can suck one of your blue Digimon in to unsuspend. So that's pretty good. And they're also running 2 of the new Ryugumon. So this has blocker, and on play, on evolution, you can when your opponent's Digimon cannot be deleted by battle until the opponent's turn. So it's like a better version of jamming because it lasts until your end opponent's turn. So if they attack into you, you still don't die. It's pretty nice. And the code protects, it's not really protection, but it gives you the ability to, if it would be leaving the battle area by something else not by battle, you can use decode. So this one kind of gives you a wide blanket of protection, pseudo protection. All right, next for the level 4 is running 4 of the Shellmon. So this one lets you play a Yao Qing Lan from your hand without playing its cost if you have 1 or less Tamers. And at the end of attack for the hair ability, you can also gain 1 memory. So as you can see, a lot of abilities in the deck happen after the end of battle. So that's a little bit of a downside for this because if they do have an ace, they can ace you first, which might be kind of bad. So, but it's you know, what can we do about it, right? Next, for the level 4s, we're also running 2 of the Shichuemon. So this is from EX6. So this one is on play. You can draw 1, and then if you play this from the source, you can gain 1 memory. So not bad. Doesn't have an inherent on evolution ability, so you can kind of digivolve into this in your raising and just push out when you're ready. So that's nice. Next, we're running 2 of the BT-19 Shichuemon. So this is on play on evolution this time. You can bounce one of your opponent's level 3 back to your hand. So use this to remove floodgates, and they both give jamming for their inherent, so that's pretty good. And then we're also running 3 of the Seedramon from the promo pack. So Seedramon is pretty important. This one is on play and on evolution. One of your blue Digimon cannot be deleted by battle, so this is like the pseudo protection again. And then the inherent ability is whenever you play another Digimon by an effect, one of your blue Digimon gains rush for the turn. So you use this to get some cheap shots in. So it's quite nice because you can give use this ability to pull out when you use the ability to pull something out. And if, for example, if you pull this one out, you can give itself the ability to not be destroyed by battle. So and it has rush now, so you can attack and not be scared. And then you can digivolve into this, and then unsuspend if you have another Digimon on the board. And then you can just go for another attack. This is pretty good. Next, for level 3s, we're running 4 of the Sangomon. So this is the new character from Digimon Liberators. Honestly, it's kind of ugly, but some people might think it's cute. But this ability is on play. So I just fire shots at it for no reason, but I don't know. I just had to say it. On play, you can reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You can add a card with Aqua or Sea Animal in its traits, and 1 card will liberate it from amongst them to your hand, and then put the rest at the bottom. So this card's good because you can grab one of the cards that's not in this card's line to your hand, and then you can also grab a all the generic support stuff to your hand with the other target. It's pretty good. And attack, gain 1 memory, so same as the Shellmon. And then for the other level 3s, we're running 2 Gomamon from BT-7. This is just here for in case you need some draw power. Like for example, if you're running out of ammo and you don't have things to tuck into your Digimon anymore, you can use this to kind of reload your hand. So this is good for that. You can also run the super rare, the SR Gomamon instead if you don't want to run this. I'm currently not running it. We're also running 2 of the Automamon. This is used as a floodgate. On both players' turn, players cannot reduce their play costs. So this is just good against Ancient Greymon and other Digicross decks. And then we just run 2 Motoki Betamon. So this is on both players' turn, your opponent cannot gain memory except for Tamers. So this is good against decks like Talmon Loop. If they need to use their yellow memory boost to gain it, they can't, because they won't be able to use it. So pretty good for that. There's also all the other cards that help you gain memory that are using Digimon effects or option cards. So yep. And last but not least, we're running 2 of the Samumon. Samumon. So this has evasion, and it also gives jamming, which is the main reason why I'm running this. This is a level 3 that gives jamming, so in case you miss one of your, like for example, if you have a Shellmon on top, the thing won't have jamming. So this will give you jamming, so you can use the Shellmon to attack if you want. So there's that. But yeah, this is kind of a flexible slot. I think you can run other stuff you want. You can either choose not to run level 3s if you want. You can run option cards if you want. Next for the level for the Tamers, we're running 4 of the Yao Qinglan. So she's a memory setter, and then on your turn, whenever any of your Digimon with Aqua or Sea Animal in its traits attacks, by suspending this Tamer, you can play one of the same with the same trait Digimon, level 5 or lower, to from your hand to the bottom of the source. So it has to be Aqua or Sea Animal. So keep in mind, a lot of the level 3s in here are actually not aquatic or sea animal. This one is, which is another reason why we're running this. But your Motoki Betamon is not. I think it's amphibian type. Same with this one. This one is a not also not, but this one is. This one has the ability to give you guys an aquatic type. So we don't actually have that many level 3 targets, but you can use kind of put in your level 4s and 5s. And those are all they're all sea animal or aquatics. So you can use this to kind of just put more stuff in your source. And then for the options, we're running 3 of the trainings for the blue training, 3 memory boost, 1 scramble. And then we're running 2 Exorcism of the Sea God. So this is a 5-cost option card that lets you return one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to the bottom of the deck. And then by returning one of your Digimon to the bottom of the deck, you can return one of their 6 or lower Digimon to the bottom of the deck instead. So this card is just a pretty interesting card to use because you can use this to return one of your Ryugumons, and then Ryugumon can decode a card back out, and then they still lose a card, but you'll be able to get rid of the level 6. So that's pretty nice. But that's pretty much it for this deck, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I think this deck overall is pretty fun. The main problem with it is it does, there is sort of protection with decode, but it's not like real protection. So it's a little bit lacking in that area. And it does require you to have quite a lot of things in order for a deck to run smoothly. So a little bit of a problem there, just compared to other decks in the top of the meta right now, it's just not aggressive enough. But overall, this is a very fun deck to play. Definitely try it out if you guys have the extra budget for it. I don't think this deck is actually that expensive either, just because it's not really top anything. So you're probably gonna be able to pick this up for pretty cheap. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this deck, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to support the channel, feel free to use the links down below. But this is Kartaku, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!